1 week ago, Chase Davis was drafted by the Cardinals as the 21st overall pick in the MLB Draft. I had a chance to catch up with the former U of A star Friday before he traveled to the Cardinals facility in Florida. It's an interview you'll only see on News 4 Tucson. How did you feel when you were drafted? I know you were with all your family. What did it feel when you actually heard your name called?
I was shocked. I was very surprised, but most importantly, excited. I would say excited is the best word I could say, and just a feeling of a huge wave of just relaxation. I would say relaxation is a really good word because it felt like all those years that I put into it to be able to get to this moment really paid off on that phone call. And just hearing Rob Manfred call my name was super, super humbling and super exciting. So I just told myself that, you belong here, you're ready to go, and just be excited about it. So I took that whole day to be excited about it.
And since then, it's been a whirlwind of events for you. Tell me a little bit about what this week has been like.
A lot of traveling, which is very lengthy, but most importantly, I'm here in the place I need to be. I'm here in St. Louis right now, right outside of the stadium, and tomorrow is looking like signing day. Then BP before the game, they play the Nationals tomorrow, and then I get to throw first pitch as well. So that's what tomorrow consists of, and a lot of logistics tomorrow as well. And then Sunday, I fly out to Florida to get started, so I'm ready for that.
A great little welcome, right, to throw out the first pitch. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's crazy. Getting sitting in front of a sold-out crowd, hopefully. So we'll see.
Wow. Okay, that's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And thinking back to 2020 when you weren't drafted out of high school, of course, that was the shortened draft. What do you tell your younger self about how things might work out?
Just be patient. Just being patient. I would say patience is number one, and timing. It's not always your time, whether you want it to be or not. You have to understand that things happen and diamonds are made under intense pressure, and things happen when they need to happen. You can't always force it, regardless of how much you want. So I would tell him to just understand that patience is key and to just really be in the moment and soak everything in. I'd have a great conversation with him.
And, you spent 3 years at Arizona. How would you describe those 3 years in terms of developing your skill and just even maturity?
Much needed, I would say much needed and very important, and it was something that I would never, ever look back. I have zero regrets on the decision I made to go to U of A. And it was a blessing to be able to spend a long 3 years under great coaching staffs. And it was really a blessing to be able to learn so much as well. And that was really important, and learn and grow as a man and grow as a baseball player. And those things that I was able to do at U of A have really transpiraled into a great platform for success, down the road, I would say. So I gave myself the best chance, and I'm excited to take it on.
Absolutely. And you didn't play as much in 2021. You had a good season in 2022, but 2023 was really the breakout season for you. What were you really focusing on in the off season in between? What was kind of your main thing that you were trying to improve?
Number one, keeping my body super, super in shape and very healthy. That's number one before anything. And then obviously the mechanics on top of that, keeping the swing in shape, my arm conditioned as well is very important to be able to have long lasting seasons, throughout the spring and the summers. So I was able to take advantage of that. And going into this past spring, I had one goal in mind, and that's to be the best baseball player I could be, but more importantly, a complete baseball player. And that's something that I take a lot of pride in, and I was lacking a couple years before. So I was super excited to see that take off.
What has this whole process taught you?
It's taught me courage. It's taught me patience. It's taught me so many things as far as hard work and work ethic, and just understanding that relationships are key, friendships are key, and being a good teammate, honesty and integrity. All these kind of lessons I learned throughout these past 3 years, not only at U of A, but throughout the rest of my life, even at high school as well. So I've taken all those things to really try and catapult me and put myself in the best position possible moving forward.
U of A coaches, Chip Hale, Toby DeMello, others you've worked with here, what have they meant to you?
They're like second dads to me. I understand that I could talk to them really about anything, and they're so wise. They are so wise, and I always pick their brains. I'm always asking questions to, not only get better, but to understand that, this is something that you always need to be doing in this game. You're never done learning. You're always a student of the game. Mike Trout and Bryce Harper are students of the game. So that's all you need to look at. So that's why I'm always talking to those guys. And most importantly, they're awesome men. They're awesome men on top of that. So it's really been an honor to play for those guys over the past 3 years. And more importantly, along with a great set of teammates and a great fan base as well.
Absolutely. Were they with you in Sacramento?
A few of them were. A few of them
Okay.
were at the party, and it was awesome to see them and just to have them there that day and support me was really all I wanted.
Yeah, and it wasn't just you drafted from the U of A. I mean, there was 5 guys total. What does it say about y'all's team to have 5 guys picked?
It's just understanding we're a really good organization. We're a program that knows how to get work done and knows how to, develop players. Most importantly, our slogan, if you haven't heard it yet, is the MLB, training ground. In reality, that's what it is. We have a whole bunch of, guys ready to coach a whole bunch of little men to little older men to get ready for the next step. That's what it's about. And every guy that comes into that campus knows that that's the mission. And that's the goal. So it's really cool to see those other guys hear the name called that day and the next day to hear, to be able to see their dreams take off and see that they accomplished the same thing that they wanted to do that I wanted to do since I was a little kid.
Last question. What are you most excited about?
Winning a World Series for St. Louis. That's what I'm most excited about. Over all the drama and the glamour and all that stuff, I just want to win. I want to be a part of an organization that wants me to be there. And that's exactly what St. Louis is. And, and a beautiful city along with an awesome fan base is, I would say, an awesome formula for a World Series team. And I just want to be a part of something special. And that's what I'm most excited about.
Thank you to Chase for taking the time to speak with me. And as you can see, he's all smiles as he begins his professional career. We're looking forward to following along on his journey.